Hi everyone, welcome to my new vlog. So today I thought I'll try some voiceover. I'll also show you what's happening in my kitchen on what's I'm going to cook for today for the lunch. Rice, rasam, tomato rasam and spinach, Malabar spinach from my terrace garden, carrot and beans curry. I have also taken a little bit for my parents and in-laws and the other one is the cucumber and pomegranate I heard, and I'll also share my experience on the topic don't compare yourself and live happily with what you have. Today, as I get lunch ready for the family, I wanted to share a few thoughts that have been on my mind lately. We are keeping it simple and soulful in the kitchen today, making tomato rasam, a quick carrot bean stir fry, a vibrant spinach curry using freshly harvested greens from our terrace garden, and a refreshing pomegranate cucumber curd to finish. While I prep these veggies, starting with this beautiful garden fresh spinach, I have been reflecting a lot on life contentment and how easy it is to fall into the trap of comparison. For a long time, I used to catch myself comparing my routine to others. I had looked at friends living abroad, seeing their travel posts, their weekend getaways, and what looked like a completely lavish, carefree lifestyle with minimal day to day family burden. Meanwhile, my life here revolves around taking care of family, managing household responsibilities, and looking after the health and medical needs of both my parents and in laws. At times, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and think, why is my life so demanding while others seem to have it so easy? I even used to look at people in gated apartments around us having all the amenities, groups of friends gathering every evening, dancing and celebrating every festival together, and feel a slight twinge of longing for that simplicity. But recently, a gentle realization hit me. Everyone carries their own hidden struggles and difficulties. What we see on social media or from the outside is just a highlight reel. No life is entirely without challenges. The nature of those challenges is just different. Once I let go of that comparison, I started actively choosing happiness in my present life instead of waiting for circumstances to change. If we want joy, we can create it right where we are. For example, during Dasara, instead of wishing we lived in a society with built in even spaces, we packed up, went to the palace grounds, and immersed ourselves in the grand celebrations. During the Ganesha festival, we started building our own community and getting involved in local festivities. Joy is not about where you live, it's about the energy you bring to your days. There is also a deep beauty in having a full house that I often forgot to appreciate. Yes, caretaking takes effort, but living with parents and in-laws brings a kind of warmth you can't buy. These days, so many kids spend their afternoons in daycare centers, but I am really fortunate that my parents and in-laws have taken care of my sons very well. But here my kids are growing up wrapped in pure unconditional love. They sit with their grandparents, listening to timeless stories, absorbing moral values, and learning how to be brave and compassionate human beings. And 2 months back, my father in law passed away, and that was such a big loss for everybody of us. And my sons have also prepared a beautiful presentation about him, where I also got to know that what and all they have learned from my in-laws, from their grandparents. You can't replace that kind of wisdom and emotional security. Knowing my children are learning life directly from their elders is a blessing. So I am keeping the rice right now into the geek robo cook, and switching it on, and knowing my children are learning life directly from their elders is a blessing. I would not trade for anything at all. Look at that, the steam is rising and the rice is perfectly cooked now. So it's going to be done, and so I forgot to cut some spinach, and I am cutting it through the scissor. That's also helpful. If you have a very big scissor, then it's useful that you can cut it using that. So, when we stop complaining and start appreciating what's right in front of us, life opens up completely. Living with family, fulfilling our duties, and finding small ways to celebrate every day, that's where the true happiness lies, is what I feel so. And that is when I also started learning car driving, and I felt that that gives me such a sense of satisfaction. And So I have to clean the lid of the RoboCook and then cover it up, because that's really a very good thing to do. And the carrot bean stir fry is ready, and I'll give a bit of that for my parents and in-laws. And the spinach curry from the terrace garden is also ready, and the rasam is also ready. That's the tomato rasam completely. And so if you see, yes, the rice is also ready from the RoboCook, and the complete lunch for Sunday is done. Yeah, and that's the cabbage kootu. So I have also kept ready for my in-laws and parents, and my son is having, and that's my lunch plate. So look at that, our entire meal is ready. Warm tomato rasam, fresh terrace, spinach and all that. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.